Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about a subject of would you live in a computer simulation? With all these movies such as The Matrix and all these things, it's becoming more and more of a reality. The thing is that if you had the chance to choose if you could do it or not, well, would you take the opportunity, basically? Well, the thing is that what if life on Earth, the normal life that we have as humans, becomes so darn expensive, or it becomes so bad? Too much pollution, too difficult to actually be able to have a proper life, too much energy consumption, or what happens if there's an apocalypse and there's a massive destruction of everything that's good in this world? Well, you need to keep your sanity somehow. And I think that if you were to be hunting all the time or trying just to survive, well, I'm not really sure if you'd enjoy that life too much. And at that moment anyways, you're not really thinking too much about enjoying life anyways, because you'd be trying to survive. But the thing is that if you had the chance to live in a simulation, would you do it? You could choose whatever era you want to live in. You could choose whatever world you'd want to live in. What if you wanted to live in the world of Harry Potter, or the world of Lord of the Rings, or just in plain old medieval times, or in the future? That would be possible. And little by little, I think with the progress that video games are making and virtual reality and all that, we're little by little able to do that. There's been talks by, again, Mr. Elon Musk, of implanting chips in the brain of people where they'd be able to connect directly to the internet. Well, if that happens, then everything you see would basically become hyper reality. So you could be looking at a tree and it would be telling you exactly what kind of tree it is. You could see a person and it would show you on the side of the person their profile link. And that's the thing, is that basically it would be very different kind of world. You could go to a supermarket and basically it would be showing you how much a fruit costs, or when it's going to become perishable and stuff like that. And we are kind of evolving towards that world. Again, I think that our generation and even older generations are going to complain about it. They're not going to be happy about having a chip implanted within their brain. But at the same time, well, the new generations are going to be born, and they're going to be born in a world where everybody's implanted, so they don't know better, and they'll just accept it. So we'll hear complaints for a little while, and then eventually it'll just become the norm, like many things in this world. And that's where it really comes down to. People from our generation might say, no, I wouldn't live in a computer generated world. Why the hell would I want to do that? There's fresh air, there's beautiful earth, there's so much to explore. But what if you could have all of that within that virtual world? What if you actually had a better life within that world? No pains, you could jump over mountains, you could have whatever adventures you want to have, or whatever vacations you want to have. You can take it as easy or as good as you want to have your life. Being the master of a big mansion wouldn't cost that much money. You could just get it. It's virtual. It's just right there. So would you have to work so hard? What if it just felt exactly the same? You could have all the cars in the world. You could have the physique that you want without working for it. You could do all the things that you've ever wanted to do without putting too much effort into it. It'd just be there. And that's what I'm thinking is, I feel that it's kind of interesting to think about it that way. If it feels exactly the same, then, well, why not? You know? So that's where I'm kind of going with that, is that I feel that implants in your brain, virtual worlds, all that stuff is kind of sci-fi, but it's so close to us that it's not really sci-fi. And of course there's a difference between just having an implant in your brain, but at the same time that's also control, because what if they want to surge that implant, make your brain dead? What if they want to be able to localize you and stuff like that? And then when you had that kind of technology, then you basically, it's kind of crazy, but you basically become part human, part machine. And even the fact that we're able to film ourselves this way, even the fact that we're able to have so much access to all this information all the time, and that the world is getting smaller and smaller, it's just crazy. And if you'd be able to, for example, even live in those virtual worlds, what if they replicated completely the Earth 100%, and you could start your morning in the Himalayas and end your day in Hawaii, and would just feel the same without the travel, without the pains. You could try all the crazy things that you want, and it would just work. It would just be amazing. So that's what I think, is that we're not exactly 100% ready for that at this time, but we're getting closer and closer to it. And there's going to be a moment where maybe taking that red pill or that blue pill, kind of like in the Matrix, might be an actual choice. And that's what I'm saying, is don't be scared to do it. Try. As for me, I think I'll stay in the real world for the moment, but I'll give all those virtual worlds a shot, just to try them, because you can't say no to things without having at least tried the things. And we've already modified the world so much. We've already changed ourselves so much. So basically, well, why not change a little more? Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say on the subject. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.